Welcome back. Begin by locating Google Drive. Select the 9-tiled grid in the top right of your screen, and then choose Google Drive from the drop-down. To view, manage, and create files in Google Drive, go to drive.google.com. By default, any new file you create will be named Untitled and stored in the folder called My Drive. Create a doc, sheet, form, slide, or drawing by clicking the red New button in the Drive and then choosing a file type. Either click on Untitled to open the file rename box, or click on the File Rename to launch it. When naming files and folders in Google Drive, it is best to be as descriptive as possible so that you and your collaborators can leverage the powerful search feature to locate them. Select a destination folder to move the file. If you want to create a new file directly in an existing folder in Drive, click on the folder and then click New. Using Google Drive, you do not need to attach a file to an email to share it. Instead, you can share your file or folder online and set permissions for viewing and editing. When you create a new document, you are automatically the owner and the document is only visible to you. You can share it with individuals or groups by permitting viewing, commenting, or editing. For example, a teacher might give students view-only access to a syllabus or a writing assignment, but give editing access to a fellow teacher who is teaching the same subject and assigning the same work to her students. A principal writing a proposal to a school board to create a policy change would grant teachers comment-only access to a doc to disallow edits but collect feedback. Owners can edit Google Documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and drawings, invite editors, commenters, and viewers, remove access for any collaborator, transfer ownership to another person. Ownership can only be transferred to another user in the Google Apps for Education domain, upload and delete file versions, add and remove something from a folder. Editors can edit Google Documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and drawings, invite or remove other collaborators if the owner has given editors this permission, download or sync something to another device, view the list of other collaborators, make a copy of something to save in Google Drive, upload and delete file versions. Note, editors cannot permanently delete a file or a folder. Viewers can view files and folders, download or sync something to another device, make a copy of something to save in Google Drive. Commenters can comment on Google Documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, view documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, download or sync the document, spreadsheet, or presentation to another device, and make a copy of a document, spreadsheet, or presentation to save in Google Drive. So these are the different links for sharing, and I'm going to go through what these all mean. So by default, when you share something in Google Drive, it is set to private. When you create a document, you are the only person with access to view or edit it, unless it is created in a shared folder. You can explicitly add collaborators that have Google accounts. Private docs are not visible to anyone other than that specific person who owns it and the collaborators that the owner has added. If you choose people at your organization with the link, Every Google Doc that is created has a unique web address link, also known as a Uniform Resource Locator or URL. This option allows viewing of a doc by anyone at your school who has the link. If you also select the Allow Anyone to Edit option, they can also edit the document. The link can be easily shared via chat, email, and calendar invites. If you select people at your organization can find and access, then docs with this visibility will be indexed by Google Drive search and may be opened by anyone in your organization. That includes students and teachers. If you choose anyone with the link, a Google Doc with a visibility of anyone with the link is like an unlisted phone number. In the same way that anyone who knows an unlisted phone number can call it, anyone who knows the web address link of a Google Doc in this category can view it. If you also select Allow Anyone to Edit option, anyone in the URL will also be able to view and edit your document. Sign-in is not required, so viewers and editors may be anonymous. This is a great setting if you want to provide easy access to information to a large group of people. For example, if you want to share a syllabus and a book list, you could put that info into a document and set the visibility to anyone with the link. Documents in this category are generally not indexed by search engines, but they may show up in search results if the Google Doc URL appears on another web page that is indexed. If you set a Google Doc to public on the web, it will be available publicly to anyone. Public documents may get indexed by search engines, can show up in search results, and anyone who finds the web address of the document can access it. If you also select Allow Anyone to Edit, anyone that finds the document will be able to edit your document. This is a great setting if you are trying to get the word out about something happening at your school or district. For example, you could create a flyer for a school event, save it as a public document, post a link to it on your blog, and maybe ask other teachers or students to do the same. Be careful though. There are sharing limitations on Google Docs. You can explicitly share a Google Doc or file with 200 viewers and editors combined. Or you can make your Google Doc available to anyone by changing its visibility option. Only 50 people can edit and view a document, spreadsheet, presentation, or drawing at the same time. Additional users will still be able to view the item, but they will not be able to edit it, and they will not be visible to others working on the item. You can share a syllabus document with another teacher and give them edit access to make changes. You can then also share the document with your students, giving them only view-only access where they're unable to make changes. At the bottom of the sharing settings window under Add People, type the email addresses of the people you want to share with. You can add a single person, multiple people, or even choose from a list of your contacts. To the right of the list of names, choose Can Edit, Can Comment, or Can View from the drop-down. I hope this helps with setting some sharing settings and adding collaborators to some of your Google Drive documents.